We recently took a long trip in our Freedom Express 233 RBS camper. Along the way we ran into some heavy storms, and when we got to the campground we found water in the slide carpet and on the floor. Looks like I have some slide seal issues that need to be taken care of, so let's hop to it. The rain had come through the large slide out while we were driving, so I started by doing a thorough inspection of all the slide seals. As I expected, I found the bottom seal torn and missing some rubber. Also, there are some sections where the seal is no longer contacting the slide bottom. These flaws allow the rain to get inside while we are driving. There is no good way to patch or fix these problems, so I'm going to have to replace the seal. I went online and ordered a new seal that was close to the dimensions of what I have on my camper. The seal I ordered is 25 feet of 3-inch wide rubber. The existing seal consists of a rubber strip that's adhered to the trailer side and then secured in place with a long aluminum strip. The aluminum is secured by 23 sheet metal screws, so I better start removing them. I use a square head driver and a cordless drill to pull out the screws. The hardest part of this job is working under the slide. There's not a lot of room and a lot of things to bang your head on. I start at one end, unscrewing each screw, and work my way down the slide. Here's a great time to remind you to subscribe to my channel. After all the screws are finally out, the aluminum strip pulls off the seal and I set it off to the side. To remove the old seal, I give it an initial bit of coaxing with a putty knife and then it just pulls free. You can really see how damaged and worn the old seal is. There are a lot of cracks and missing rubber. Here is the new seal. There's a strip of adhesive to help hold it in place as I install it. If I compare the old and new seals, you can see that the new seal is about a ½ inch wider and the rubber is heavier than the original. The original seal is 92 inches long, so I cut a matching piece of new material. To make sure the seal adhesive sticks to the camper, they provide you with these 2 little alcohol pads. I doubt that these 2 little pads will be able to do the job, so I get my bottle of isopropyl alcohol and a paper towel and do a thorough job. The seal mounts against this smooth plastic strip and there's a lot of road grime that needs to be removed. Now that it's all clean, I install the new seal. I can see where the old seal left a mark on the bottom of the slide. It's 1 1/2 inches of overlap. The new seal being 3 inches in width, to get the overlap all I have to do is line up the bottom of the seal with the bottom edge of the plastic and it will work out perfectly. I pull back the red protective tape to expose the adhesive strip. Now I align the bottom edges and press the seal against the camper. The adhesive sticks securely and, well, no it doesn't. I'm not kidding, that adhesive doesn't seem to want to stick to anything. Maybe a little heat will get it activated. Nope, it's not very sticky. I guess I'll have to get a bit creative. I happen to have a roll of 1/2 inch double-sided tape. I attach it to the plastic on the camper just under the screw holes. I scrub the back of the seal with some alcohol and I try again. The tape works perfectly and I finish sticking on the seal. To finish things off, I have to reinstall the aluminum strip. I put a screw in each end and one in the middle to hold it in place. Then I start inserting all the rest of the screws again. As I expected, a few of the screw heads have stripped out and won't work. I don't have any matching screws left in my supplies, but I do have some lathe screws that are the same size, so I'll just use them instead. After all, nobody's going to see these. Now I'll run the slide in and out just to make sure everything works smoothly. Going in works fine. And no problems putting the slide back out either. There you have it, a new bottom slide seal all installed. I will be honest, this was a harder job than I thought it would be, and with all the problems I had, it took over 3 hours to complete. Working under my slide was not a lot of fun either. It's not a great place to be, and my back is a bit sore from wedging myself under there. Not to mention it, but I've also got very dirty rolling around on the ground. Oh, and I must have banged my head at least 3 times. If you have to do this repair on your camper or RV, I hope this episode gives you enough insight so that your job is easier than mine was. As always, don't forget to high-five the like icon, jingle the notification bell, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I have a lot more episodes in the works, and I'd like to share each and every one of them with you. Until next time, keep camping!